my friends. I'm coming to you with Otter Pop. Just kidding. I am not sponsored by them. But they're really good. And I found out a really cool thing. Otter Pop, now look at it. This is the blue one. So now they don't put any artificial coloring in it. They put no GMO, and there is no high fructose corn syrup. Yeah, and they taste really, really good. So, and they're not super skinny. They look like they're fatter than they were before. To me, they do. So, and it's only like, it's got sweetened with apple juice and stuff like that. And it was only like maybe $10 at Costco for a box of 80. When, I think before you could get a box of 100. But they were toxic. I stopped buying them because of the high fructose corn syrup. I mean, I didn't even know they were GMO and all that, but yeah. And these are really, really good. And on a hot day like today, I'm cooling down. Which is part of why I came on. Because I have something kind of cool to tell you. Now, many, many years ago, a friend of mine told me, she's an acupuncturist, and she had told me that air conditioning is not good for you. And I get it. Air conditioning feels really, really good. But in the overall long run, I mean, occasional air conditioning is okay. You can go, you know, like if you go to the store or doctor's office, whatever, they have air conditioning. You're not in there for a really long time. But when you have it in your house, it's really not that good for you. I also know that it's really hard to get things done when it's so blasted hot outside and coming inside the house. And I totally get that because I have a mobile home, and mobile homes, especially the older ones like mine, there is not good insulation. I'm going to have to redo my insulation. I don't have double pane windows, so you know, it gets pretty doggone warm in here. As a matter of fact, I just checked the temperature inside the house, and it's 88 degrees. And I don't have the air conditioner on. Got home from work, been running errands, got off work, had to run one place to pay a bill, ran to the store, all this stuff. The air conditioning in my truck is broken. Has been for many years. That is one thing I probably will replace, and only because the two of the 3 times that I've been stung by a bee was in my truck. Okay? I don't know why. It's not yellow, it's white. Usually yellow is the attractant. But being that I'm allergic to bees, not severely, not anaphylaxis, but swelling type, and 2 of the times that I got stung was here and here, actually on this side. And if I got stung and swelled up double in that area, yeah, I'm probably going to have to go to the ER. So that's where I'm thinking I'm probably going to put air conditioning inside my truck just so that I can, you know, protect myself from bees. But other than that, I am using the air conditioning as little as possible. Now, sometimes I'm going to admit I do turn it on when I'm sleeping because I like the weight of a lightweight blanket, at least a lightweight blanket on me. I don't know why, but weight helps me get to sleep at night. So I do turn the air conditioning on, but then I'm going under the blanket to go to sleep. So my friend told me air conditioning's bad for you. And at the time she told me that, I had been having a hard time with my body naturally regulating itself. So I couldn't sweat or very little, and my feet kind of still don't sweat. But I could, like, I'd sweat a little bit on my armpits and a little bit on my forehead and my brow, and that was it. My blood pressure was really, really low, like 70 over 40 has been the lowest. And my body temperature has been 96.5. Actually, it was, I went to the doctor one time and it was 94. And they were a little bit freaked out about that. I felt like I was okay, but, and they were like, you can get up and walk around with your blood pressure that low? And because I've been forcing my body to be irregular. So I am now forcing it to regulate. My blood pressure has gone up a little bit. For me, that's good. I need that. It's like 110 over like 60. My body temperature, I haven't checked my body temperature lately. I wonder if I have my thermometer out here. We could check it. Because I am cooling off pretty well. Okay, I can't find it right now. I'm out here in my living room, and this is not where I normally keep my thermometer. So it's not here. Hindsight, right? Blood pressure, body temperature, sweating. I'm sweating. And that's good. And you know what? I hate feeling sweaty. I hate the tacky feeling of being sweaty. But it's your body's natural way of cooling off. And one thing that helps is, sometimes you're thinking, oh my gosh, I feel so gross, I feel so sweaty. But if there's a breeze, then you get cooled off. You do feel cooled off. But it is, without you noticing it sometimes, your body is cooling itself off by sweating. So that's what I'm doing. I'm sweating. I'm sitting here in my hot house sweating, and that's okay. And I don't feel disgusting. It used to be that I felt so horrible from the heat, and it could be just like 80 degrees, and I would just feel, oh my gosh, and I would feel kind of dizzy and nauseous, and I'm not experiencing any of that anymore. So to be honest, I probably started working on this, I'm going to say about 4 or 5 years ago, but I really didn't put it heavily into practice until, I'm going to say this year. Last year, I did go in air conditioning. I mean, I had the air conditioning on at home, but this year we're using it very, very little. Bonus, saving us some money on our electric bill. Yes. And that's a good thing. I'm going for it. Another reason that I am doing this is because, I'm not like a doomsday kind of person, but I have seen some things in life. And when the power goes out, we have had the power here in Southern California. We don't know what happened, but it was out for almost 24 hours, all over the place, everything. And here in my mountain, it was a long time. But here in the mountains, we lose power all the time because of the high winds. The utilities shut off because of the fires. And then, when we have heavy storms like snow or heavy rain, when we get the electricity gets shut off, or it just takes a pole down, or electricity hits a pole and takes out our electricity, all kinds of stuff. But we just have more weather related type stuff up here in the mountains, which is kind of to be expected. So, and in the middle of the summer, we also get some thunderstorms up here. And in the middle of the summer, when the power goes out, I am not going to feel like, oh my God, what am I going to do? I'm going to die. That's not going to happen. I can cool off. There's got to be a way I can cool off. And right now it's 88 degrees inside my house, and I don't feel like I need to go in there and hop in a cold shower or turn on my air conditioning or anything like that. I have the doors open, I have fans on. That works. I can handle it. I've been driving all day today, and it was like 96 degrees down in town, and disgusting and hot and not much of a breeze. The only breeze I got was when I had the windows down while I was driving, which makes me nervous because of the whole bee thing. So there you go. I am cooling off with Lewis Blue Raspberry. Lewis Blue Raspberry and I are cooling off. And next, because I anticipate another one, I'll be cooling off with Strawberry Short Cook. So these are kind of cool. I like it. They're better for you, you know? Yeah, they're sugar. And if you could make if these are easy for kids to eat. If you have like a popsicle thing and you want to make homemade popsicles that are just like all fruit, awesome, go for it. But these are better than what they used to be. So, yeah. The ingredients are pretty: water, apple juice, sugar, contains 2%. I can't read it because I'm blind to little tiny reading. But after that, it's just like, citric acid. It doesn't have any aspartame, any weird ingredients. It has like a few like potassium and stuff like that they add to it. But the ingredient list is really, really small. Just this part down here. The upper part is the nutritional information, calories and stuff like that. It's like 40 calories. Yeah. All right. So that's about it, guys. I just wanted to share that with you. And if it's possible for anyone out there to do something like that, it might be a good thing because, things happen. And if on a really hot day you lose your power, you can start regulating your body. If you sit in the air conditioning all the time, and your body will lose the ability to regulate itself. It expects it to be cool all the time. So, yeah. Well, that's about it, guys. Thanks for watching. Like, share, and subscribe. Comment below. Bye. Love.